Hey guys, how you doing? Right here again. If you'd like to subscribe, it's Nitro Kyosho. Remember to follow me on Facebook, guys. The community page is Nitro Kyosho, all one word. Well, I was flying this thing today, guys. It's one of my favorite helicopters, the 380. I love it. And I had a couple of scary tail blowouts. And I started thinking about maybe upping the gyro gain on the icon unit. And I said, well, wait a minute though, I haven't really had this before, and it's usually, gyro is usually a set it and forget it type thing, guys. And so I came back and I called my buddy up and was talking to him. He's like, yeah, maybe you ought to bump it up a little bit. And while I was talking to him, I was looking at it, and I noticed the tail blade had like a little crease in it. And these are switch blades that I bought. I've got the standard tail ones I put back on. I think I'm going to leave them. But these had a little crease in them, and it was almost like it was bent. And now these have never been crashed. So I'm going to show them to you, because if you're using these guys, and I'm using the main blades here, and they work out real nice. They're real good blades. They don't give any kind of dirty, air sound, and they're very responsive, and I like them a lot. So I was surprised about these, but I'm going to get up and show you this. Now this just had a little crease, if you can see that, if I can angle this right with the light. And I said to my buddy, well, it feels kind of weird, spongy. And then I just went, and it broke with like hardly any effort. So that was the reason for the tail acting funny. And I think if I was on my 7th flight, which was my last battery, and I think if I made it an 8th or possibly a 9th, it would have probably destroyed the helicopter in a crash. Usually when the tail goes wacko, and the way I fly, very aggressive, most of the time I'm upside down. So, but anyways, now this is the other blade, and I was squeezing this, and it has like nothing inside it right here. Here it's hard, and then here there's like nothing, and you can watch the flex on this, guys. Now I'm going to just use 2 fingers like this. That's a carbon blade, guys. Okay, and watch how easy that broke. And there's I don't understand that. So I'm assuming it's like some of the foam inside isn't there, and maybe were defective from the factory. But that was just like almost no pressure, and you could feel it was spongy. There was nothing inside of this blade. It was just kind of hollow. So if you're using these switch blades, guys, I would be very cautious and very careful, because I've never experienced this with any other blade company. Align, the Z01s, you got the Rails, the Cyclones. Now, people have been asking me about blades. Now, the only reason I'm running switch on this is because it's the only one that was really made for this, other than I didn't like the standard Goblin blades. I think they're a lot of dirty air, and they're not too good in my opinion. I don't like them. What I use is Cyclone blades, and unfortunately Tim Jones doesn't make a 380 because it's an odd size, but I use them on my 500 Goblin, my 570 Goblin, and my 700 T-Rex, and they're about the best blades that I've ever used. I won't use anything but Cyclones. I just absolutely love them, guys. But unfortunately, he can't make blades for all these odd-sized machines. But the switch blades for the main blade seem to be a very good blade. So, I'm not here, guys, to slam companies. I know Bert Camamere owns Switchblade now, and I like his products, the BK servos and everything. And I don't want to be here to bash companies, because that's certainly not what I want to do, about this. But I'm just putting this video out to let you know that you could possibly have a set 2 that's defective, and You know, on the other hand, guys, you know, if this blade head went boom in the middle of the flight and this thing got trashed and a couple $100 worth of damage, nobody's going to care. So, you know, I put these videos out, guys, to educate people. I put them out to try to alleviate you from having a disaster. So I don't want people out there to think I'm bashing companies, because I'm not. I'm just trying to make people be aware that there are problems, and there's problems with every kind of hobby. So definitely check yours out if you're using the switchblades, guys. And I'm going to use the standard tail blades from now on, I think, because these things really are rock solid, and they have no flex in them. So and they're a lot cheaper too. So, but anyways, guys, if you do have a set of these, do yourself a favor and check them out. Thanks for watching.